she was my neighbor. She lived across the street from me, and we were quick friends. She was adorable, and I liked her outfits. I liked the way she dressed. I can remember that still to this day. I was really into fashionable kids. I mean, I was a kid too, so it's not gross or weird. But anyway, she was the center of the neighborhood. Everyone thought she was cute, and she danced, and she was spunky. But she also liked everyone's attention on her. So I had to fight to be her like little girlfriend or whatever. And occasionally my sister says that she was her girlfriend too. But I don't think she was polyamorous. I'm not sure that she was even aware of what that would mean. So I'm pretty sure I was her primary partner if she was being polyamorous. But we used to play house together, and I would always get to be the husband. And sometimes she would ask to wear my jean jacket. I'm serious. These are all true details about her. And in grade 3, when we left the neighborhood, so we were going steady for about 3 years, steady-ish. She was a grade younger than me, which made it complicated. Grade 1, she was still in kindergarten, different school. It was awkward. And we'd see each other after school. It was very exciting. I always anticipate seeing her and stuff like that. We had a lot in common, although she was more feminine than I was. But in grade 3 we moved away, and when my mom told me we were moving, my first thought was about this girl. And let's call her Tammy. It's not her. I did have a cousin named Tammy. I mean, I do. She's not dead. But that's
not her.
That I picked that name. But anyways, Tammy. All I could think about was Tammy when my mom told us that we were moving. And I imagined, even as a little kid, I imagined having her school picture blown up and having it framed and put next to my bed or whatever. And I mean, the thing is that like when you say unrequited love, I mean, it make it seem like she was into me as much as I was into her. But even as an elementary school kid, I knew that Tammy, not Chris, anything. Tammy, I knew that she. I just knew that she would never be really my girlfriend because, well, she was straight and she liked boys. And as she got older, we kept in touch a little bit. And sure enough, she was pregnant, living in a trailer, like in high school. But she was my first sort of version of unrequited love because she liked me, but she was never going to really fully commit to me. And so that was the beginning. That was the first.
And you said unrequited love is addictive.
It's so addictive, and so like I feel like she started the pattern of like they love your attention, but they're not necessarily it's not one-on-one highway. It's like, you know, she wants to be able to like go on the country road and the back way and maybe take a train and fly. I'm not saying she was a slut. We were in elementary school, but she definitely was really into getting my attention, but not necessarily into just getting my attention. And that was very addictive. Like, I had to always be like working to get her to like me, you know. I had to like fight all the kids in the neighborhood to like get her attention. I mean, I was fighting Tegan, you know. I had like a lot of competition. There was a lot of predators for this girl. She was adorable.
So did you ever? Is it kind of like a prize that you never won in a way?
I don't know, because I like to blame, I knew deep down inside that she would never be really mine, but I like to blame the move on it, like as if I left her, like maybe I'm the one that got away. Because like I would tell her like I'm gonna frame this picture, I would imagine it in my new bedroom, which I had never seen, and I would put the picture next to the bed. And I would just be like, look at the picture or whatever. But like, let's be honest. I mean, the first day I moved into my new house, I met Michael Curl, who was the neighbor down the street. He gave me a box of hockey cards, and like I was like, Tammy.